Hello again, it's those Guillories, and today we're headbanging. I mean, we're gonna open Yum Yum box, and let's see which we got this time.
And so
Greece. Welcome to Greece. I think we guessed it right last time, didn't we?
Oh yeah, because they had the Olympics.
Yep. So Greece. And here's the book of 1,000 words. Silky now.
So then where do you want it to be from, Looney? I can't wait to eat your halva!
Okay, this is interesting. It almost looks like donuts. Traditional Greek cookies. It's cookies, but with natural must. But must.
Why are you shaking it in my ear?
Do you like that?
Okay, let's see what this is.
I don't know why it's in my ear.
I like it.
Put it in your ear.
Okay. Santos Mostocolura cookies. Typically when someone says something is musty, it's not really a good thing. But it looks like we found the exception. These cookies are musty for a reason. They're actually made with must.
What?
Ew. Cretan must is a must, excuse our pun, in the winemaking process. Before grapes can be turned into wine, they're made into must, a thick mixture that contains the freshly pressed juice, skin, seeds, and stems of the grape. When the winemaker decides that must is ready, a critical decision that affects the taste, he or she extracts the grape juice from skin, seeds, and stems to begin the process of fermenting the juice into wine. Fortunately for us, the must made in Marco Polo, a small village on the southern tip of Greece, doesn't get turned into wine. Instead, this must is turned into the traditional Moustaloukar cookie with a touch of cinnamon. These cookies are a must-have for any visitor to Greece. Okay, that's weird.
So it's pretty much mashed up grapes.
Grapes, yeah.
That was going to be turned into wine,
Wine,
but they
or,
decided not to.
yep.
Red chips onion. You know everything's gonna be made with olive oil because it's Greek.
Yeah. These are like, these almost look like, you call them croutons. But sometimes, oh my gosh, they have too much olive oil in them. Okay.
Like that one thing that tasted so bad.
Remember, Hercules and Heracles are just different translations of the same name.
Yeah, you guys gotta know that.
Totis, onion bread chips. We may have a vision in our heads of the Greeks sitting down for dinner with a basket filled with pita, but that vision isn't reality. Typically, it's not pita bread, but more traditional crusty bread that accompanies Greek dinner plates. This isn't a recent ritual adopted from the Italians or French, but one that's been a part of Greece since 400 BC. The ancient Greeks originally made bread with barley, then began importing wheat, and eventually developed over 72 different bread recipes. Today, the crustier the bread, the better, and this snack has that preference for crunch perfected. If thin, crunchy bread, traditional called taxamadia, is made at home, much typically baked when the oven is turned off after cooking dinner. At that point, the bread goes in and bakes overnight while the oven cools down. This process extracts all the moisture from the bread without burning it. If these oniony bread chips remind you of croutons, that's by design, as many Greeks top their salads with dried bread. But our favorite way to eat these, whenever we can.
It's palm oil, it's not.
Oh.
Let's see, olive oil.
It's only 4.5.
Yeah, palm oil you can have.
I always forget which one this is. Well, except for canola oil, I know that.
Chips. Oregano.
Okay, oregano chips.
Let's see what they have to say about this. Totis oregano chips. In 1829, the first Prime Minister of independent Greece, Ioannis Kapodis.
Okay, just read the description. Those are hard to read.
Had a lot of ideas about the newly formed country. He wanted Greece to become a democracy, but thought that was too drastic a step to take right away. Instead, he developed an autocracy and focused on building schools, founded the first university, and promoting the cultivation of potatoes. Yes, you read that right. One of the major initiatives of the first Prime Minister was to encourage the planting of potatoes for Greece's food supply and for export. However, Greek farmers didn't see the appeal of potatoes, even after the Prime Minister tried to give them away for free. Frustrated, he came up with a new plan for his potatoes. Hire armed guards to protect the shipment of them.
What? How's that gonna make people want them more?
Crowds gathered to see guards protecting the ship at the port, and people began stealing the potatoes, thinking they were valuable.
Oh gosh.
From there, the potato crop spread, and the ingenious plan worked. In
Oh my
fact,
gosh.
that's just how the Greeks have always been when it comes to potatoes. Ingenious. Who would have ever thought to combine potato chips with oregano? You might want to take your cue from 1829 and guard these two.
That's silly. Some of them silly stories. Okay. This counts as history, right? Oh, I use it. This is different brand, but these are usually good. Oh, this one has the vanilla in it too. So Sorrento croissant double with cocoa and vanilla flavored cream filling.
I couldn't even pronounce the guy's name though.
Okay, let's see.
I kept trying and I kept failing.
Croissant with cocoa and vanilla. Breakfast options in Greece are a feast for the imagination. Milk pies, cheese, smoked pork, Greek yogurt topped with thyme honey. Oh, thyme. Okay, now burst those fantasies because a typical day, most people in Greece are eating the exact pastry you got in your hands. Croissants are one of the most common breakfast options in Greece, especially croissants like these, since they're convenient and easy to eat on the way to work or school. What's better than a croissant with filling? A croissant with two fillings. This is like a twist cone come to life in a croissant. We'd be happy to go along with this culture tradition. What could be better than dessert to start the day? That sounds good. Okay.
Sometimes for breakfast I used to eat bowls of pudding with whipped cream on top. Oh wow, look at all these bars they gave
Here, we
us.
get two.
Olives in a pack. Green pitted olives marinated your arm. Marinated with fennel and coriander.
Okay, olives are pretty good, but
I usually like my olives plain.
this is fennel and coriander though, so olives in a pack.
I like plain olives.
Okay.
Green, red, black, they're good.
Parthenon green olives with fennel and coriander. Love them or hate them, we can't visit Greece without them. Olives go right to the pit, sorry we had to, of ancient Greek mythology. According to legend, the god Zeus offered a city in Greece to either Poseidon or Athena, depending on who gave the most useful gift to the city's citizens. Poseidon struck the earth with his trident and a salt water spring appeared. Athena struck the ground with her spear and an olive tree bloomed. The people chose Athena's gift and named the city after her. The city you know as Athens. From that moment forward, the decision had been made. Olives would rule Greek life. Ancient Greeks used olive oil to clean their hair and bodies, to anoint kings and queens, and to serve as fuel, both for lamps and for eating. The famous Greek physician Hippocrates even used it to treat patients. It's possible that some of the olive trees that were harvested back then are still producing olives now. Olive trees are extremely resilient since they thrive in poor soil and they last for hundreds, if not thousands of years. There's an olive tree in Croatia that's 1,600 years old. We have no way of telling you the ages of the trees that these olives came from, but we can tell you that 1, they came from Greece, and 2, with flecks of fennel and coriander and a gift from Athena that keeps on giving.
Let's see. I'll take the derby bars. Derpy bars.
The
So
race
it
for
looks
body.
like some kind of crunchy bar.
Yep.
Crisp rice.
Something like that. What do you call
Your
them?
name is Chris Price.
Kind of like the blue and white things.
Crunch.
The baby Ruth?
Crunch, Nestle
No,
Crunch.
Not baby Ruth, that's the one that's the...
So these are, there's
Well, it's
two
not
of these,
Crunch, I know that.
and they're derby, not derpy, but yeah, derby.
You heard when Derpy erased part of her body, right?
Derby
Yeah.
chocolate bar. There's so much going on with this chocolate bar, we don't know where to start. We've got coconut, we've got crisp rice, and we've got a whole bunch of milk chocolate. Normally, just one of those ingredients is enough for a whole candy bar. Now, in Greece, Derby is a classic there, and it certainly makes some US classics look a bit bland in comparison.
Okay. Okay, let's see what we got in the yum bag. Comes in a
Yum
bag.
bag.
It's the yum bag. Yum bag, get out of my life.
What?
You gotta run, girl. Oh, so these look like the See's candy chocolate thingies. There's some kind of dark chocolate, I guess. It's something probably gross inside. Okay, let's see what these are. Okay, Bliss Cocoa Toffee. Oh no, wrong one. Derby chocolate bar.
No, that's the one I just read.
Oh, what was the?
They're just. I don't know.
This is Derby.
Oh, just okay. I forgot to. Are these the toffees though? I guess so. Okay.
Looks like it.
Bliss Cocoa Toffee. In the 1700s, the Swedish botanist Carlos Linnaeus gave the cocoa tree the name Theobroma Keiko, which in Greek translates to food of the gods. In ancient Greek mythology, ambrosia was considered the food of the gods, but that's probably only because chocolate wasn't discovered yet. With an indulgent milky base and intense chocolate flavor, these toffees are the perfect example of food deserving of the gods. So Thor eats that kind of stuff. Whoa!
I'm not
Here's your halva. Thor says he's not Greek.
Gotta eat your halva
I'm Norse.
at the funeral.
Whose funeral are we gonna go to so we can eat that?
Yeah.
Odin's. No.
Wait, how are you? Wait, did you know him well? No, I just came here for the halva.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
Get out. Oh,
I wanted to eat the halva.
Olympus peanut halva. Here's the answer to one of your trivia questions. 98% of Greeks belong to the Greek Orthodox Church. The church was a major supporter of Greece's independence back in the 1800s, and so today the religion is pervasive in day-to-day family life and in Greece's government. The government even pays the salary of every clergyman and woman through taxes. So what does all this have to do with the sweet that's in your hand? Good question. Many in the Greek Orthodox faith observe Lent during the 40 days before Easter. During this time, there are restrictions on what can and can't be eaten, but one thing that's firmly in the can camp is halva, made from finely ground sesame seeds and all natural ingredients. The sweet takes over Greece during Lent. We're not saying that 98% of the population necessarily eats it, but with its smooth texture and addictive sweetness, they should.
I can't wait to eat your halva.
Oh, Loki, I can't wait to eat your halva.
Almond sesame bar. 30% honey. No sugar added.
Okay, so let's see. Let me see bar.
Sesame pastelli with almonds. With this yum, you're eating something that will transport you back in time. Way back in time. This snack, called pastelli, was also eaten in ancient Greece. Pretty cool, huh? The NRB tablets, which date back to 1450 BC, have the words for sesame seeds and honey on them. The Greek historian Herodotus, who was alive during 484 to 425 BC, also mentions a dessert of sesame and honey in his teaching. Those are the two original ingredients of pastelli, but over time chefs in Greece have started making additions to the recipe. The chefs at the family-run Papagiannis Brothers Company have been making pastelli since 1949 and recommend that we include a traditional version with almonds in this box. It's the perfect combination of ancient traditions with the family's modern, if you can call 70 years ago modern, enhancements.
Okay. So we got Ion Break, milk chocolate almonds, orange, and lemon pieces. That looks good. We'll try it.
No.
Krista doesn't like orange. Okay. Let's see.
Good.
Okay. Ion milk chocolate with almonds, orange, and lemon pieces. When you hear the word chocolate in Greece, the next word you're probably going to hear is ion. In fact, you might not even hear the word chocolate because ion has been so synonymous with chocolate that it's often used instead, like Kleenex and tissues. The Ion Chocolate Company was founded in Greece in 1930, and after 17 years of perfecting their recipe, they created a rich, creamy milk chocolate bar filled with almonds. It became the most popular chocolate bar in Greece, where it remains so to this day. We know you've had milk chocolate with almonds before, so we decided to up the ante with this selection. While it has the milk chocolate almonds that make Ion famous, the real standouts are the orange and lemon pieces inside. Fresh and exotic, it's exactly what you'd imagine from a chocolate bar from Greece. Okay.
I found some honey things.
Okay. Some honey candy, it looks like.
Floral honey candy. The secret to immortality might be found in this hard on the outside, soft inside honey candy. Ancient Greece, honey was considered nectar of the gods. Back then, people believed that the Greek gods would drink an elixir made with honey, which was the reason for their immortality. Did I say that?
Immortality, you said
Okay.
right.
We can't guarantee eternal life with these candies, but as Greece is one of a few countries with a concentration of centenarians, people who live to 100 years, we think these honey-filled sweets are worth a shot. What's so funny?
Keep thinking silly stuff.
I was just thinking about mythology fan fiction. I'm just kidding!
Yeah. Mythology fan fiction, okay.
Oh, it's all made up stuff anyway. Everything's our subscribers.
Yeah.
I dropped it.
Oh shoot, what have I done?
Serenata Dark. And they're totis.
Okay. Another
The
kind
restaurant
of
that's
dark
randomly
chocolate
tart.
thing. Looks
Well,
really
it's not
good.
random, but still.
Serenata Dark Chocolate Wafer. In 1861, dark chocolate was brought to Athens by a true entrepreneur named Spiridon Pavlidis. He owned a local printing shop and decided to make a go of selling chocolate next door. We're not sure of the logic there, but we'll go with it. He specialized in creating solid dark chocolate bars, which he marketed as a health food using the Greek word Gaius. I don't know how to pronounce that.
Yes.
Yes.
Health on the package. Of course, Pavlidis wasn't the only one to think of selling dark chocolate, and over the years, other chocolatiers cropped up in Greece. One of those, Toffee, is still a 100% Greek-owned enterprise, unlike Pavlidis. And lucky for us, is nationally known for producing the most popular wafers in Greece. You already heard our whole spiel about wafers before, so we'll spare you from it again. But here's what you need to know. Toffee took something that was good, dark chocolate, and made it even better with these wafers. They've been making them in Greece since 1970, and after 48 years, they've gotten the process really, really right. Well, I like dark chocolate.
Okay, so then we got Triplo Serenata milk chocolate hazelnut flavored cream and wafers. And waffle. Waffle wafers. Almost the same thing, right? Okay, let's see. Can I forget already? Triplo. Oh no.
All by you.
I'm sorry.
Because you're shaking them and their casing was breaking in your ear.
Okay, Sorrento Triple O wafer.
Whoa!
We
Whoa! I was just pretending to
We
pour hair and I
featured-
actually did on accident.
We've featured lots and lots of different wafers in the Universal Young boxes over the years. We've had coconut wafers from Colombia, banana wafers from Turkey, strawberry wafers from Thailand, baked milk wafers from Russia, lemon wafers from Austria. The list goes on. We love wafers, but this one created a bit of a problem for us. It sets the bar way too high for any other wafers we have yet to come across. For any future wafer addition to the box, we'll have to do the Triplo test. Does it have a super thick and rich filling of hazelnut cream? Does it have 2 layers of crunchy wafers underneath? Can you eat it in 15 seconds without even realizing it? It's a hard test to pass, but as soon as you soon discover, definitely worth it. Okay,
Wow, look at all those.
Look at little ones, yeah.
6 of them.
Let me show them. Hold on. So there's 6 of these little yellow lemon thingies, or lime.
Bergamot jelly candies. It looks like apple and lime. No, it's just a lime. There's no apple.
Yeah. They're soft, like chewy.
If you were with us for a turkey box, you'll remember bergamot. It was at the heart of the soft white sade candy from Konya, Turkey. If you work with us, you'll still recognize bergamot. It's the ingredient that flavors Earl Grey tea. You can see the green-orange that bergamot flavor can form right in the wrapper. You don't really need to visual to know it's there. The flavor's that potent. Bergamot is a big part of Greek cuisine, meaning from being zested into cakes to spooned into yogurt. For us, it feels a bit like we're chewing on some Earl Grey tea, but that doesn't mean it's not delicious. It's made out of green oranges?
Yeah.
That's weird. It looks like limes. Okay, well, green oranges.
Ew.
Okay, what's the clue for next time, and then we'll try something.
Go to next month's box. Roses are red, violets are coming to you. So are Magdalena's truffle chips and hearts filled with goo. Next month, the best place to visit if you're in love, and if you're not, no worries. At least you'll have yums.
Somewhere in Italy.
France?
France. Okay, so let's eat something.
There when there's banana thing.
Yeah. Okay, so what do you guys want to try? We got this cookie, this chip. I'm keeping this.
I have hair.
So
Eat the hair.
we can have halva, this, or we can eat one of the candies. And so the cookies.
Yes.
Okay, let's see.
And then they taste horrible.
Probably.
Then
They look like donuts. This is what they look like. They look like little donuts.
It tastes like bread that's been sent out for a lot.
Probably.
So it tastes like...
Oh. Are they stuck? They're supposed to be stuck together?
Is it filled?
Oh, I guess
It's
they're...
like an orange.
oh, it's supposed to be like it's a turd shape.
What? Ew!
Look.
Oh.
What do you think?
Ew. Or maybe a rope.
Ooh, it smells like gingerbread.
Oh!
Okay, let's eat it.
I don't like it.
Like gingerbread, kind of. I don't like them very much either.
I think it's kind of good.
I think there's ginger in there. I'd like to taste it.
Oh!
Okay, so
Oh!
if you liked our video, please give us a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to us. Bye.
Bye.